Happy Halloween. I am dressed up as me. Sorry, didn't go for a costume today. It just doesn't feel like Halloween. It's still almost hitting 90 degrees where I live. One of these days I will learn what that is in Celsius. You know what, I'm just gonna put it like right there. So anyway, it's hot, doesn't feel like fall, and so I didn't even decorate for Halloween this year. I'm terrible. But that's not why you're watching. You wanna know what my October favorites were, and I'm happy to share them with you. It's not an incredibly long list. So I'm going to start off actually flipping it around and doing my non-beauty favorites first, and then we'll move on to the fun stuff. A lot of you have been asking me to do an updated what I'm reading, books I'm into right now, and the reality is that I am reading a lot, but it's a series that I have read and reread and read again and watched on TV, and that is the Outlander series. And as soon as the TV first season took it's a TV show now on Stars, and I've mentioned it a few times, and if you're not watching it, I'm sure it's on demand now and you can go back and watch it. It might be on replay on Stars. It's awesome, but as soon as it took its mid-season break, I felt sad and missed it. So I have been rereading the entire series, and I am working my way through I'm in the Fiery Cross, so that's book 4 or 5. Yes, so I've been reading like a madwoman, but just nothing new. So if you have not yet read the Outlander series, I don't know what else to tell you. You gotta read it. Just read it, and I'll put a link to my very first review of the very first book in the description box. Okay, then I want to talk about people that I've been watching. I've added 3 new YouTubers to my subscription list. The first one is Desi Perkins. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. And Desi Perkins is just, she's huge, she's amazing. I heard about her from Nikki Tutorials, who I also enjoy watching a lot, and she's amazingly talented makeup artist and stunningly beautiful, so she's fun to watch, and I've learned a lot in the short time I've been watching her. Also, Elle Bangs, she, I believe, is based in San Francisco. She's a hairstylist by trade, but she knows her makeup as well, and she's also very fun to watch. And also, my most recent addition to the rotation, and I'm really enjoying watching her, I don't know, oh, it's Sabrina, not Sabrina, and her username is Mac Shadow Combos, and she has a great sense of humor, and her videos are very informative and well thought out and well put together, and I really enjoy watching her as well. So those are my new YouTubers that I'm watching. As far as accessories that I'm loving this month, I've been wearing a lot of silver. And when I do wear silver, I wear my Alex and Annie bracelets, and the ones that are newish that I'm having a lot of fun with are these 2 with the beads. I really enjoy playing with these when I'm sitting around, like, I don't know, in a carpool line or in a meeting or whatever, and I slide the beads back and forth. So not exceptionally professional of me or very adult of me, but I'm really enjoying them, and if I can find the specific bracelets, I will link them online as well. I do know that Nordstrom carries probably the best selection online, and that's where I would recommend taking a peek. Then the other accessories I've been wearing pretty much nonstop. I finally ordered the silver version of the Tainer bar from Gorjana, however you say it. It's the Tainer bar. It's this little silver bar. I also have it in gold, and every day I'm wearing either this one or the gold one. I love, love, love. I'm really impressed with Gorjana. It's not costume jewelry pieces. As far as price-wise, they're all range from like $50 and up, but I'm really happy with the quality, and it's an easy layering piece as well. And these are also available on Nordstrom. I'll link that below. And then for a less expensive option, these little pearl stud earrings that have the funky back are really fun. And I've been wearing these kind of, I think they're called hematite, or maybe they're gray. I'd say they're gray. They go with a lot. They're not quite silver, but they go with more of a silver tone jewelry. I'm really enjoying those. And lastly, I've worn these almost every single day. I know my friend Kiki's getting probably really sick of seeing me wear them. These are the Rag & Bone Harlow booties. I got mine at Nordstrom. Kiki informs me that they are now at Nordstrom Rack. She picked up a pair herself for about $2 something, which was about half what I paid for them. We're not going to talk about that. But after the first time you wear them, they stretch out a lot. They're suede, so they're very bendy, and they're very comfy. And the only reason I haven't worn them every single day is because, like I said, it's still almost 90 degrees, and they are warm. They are very warm little booties. So feet get a little hot. Okay, on to makeup. So I'm going to actually start with nails. There are 2 polishes I've worn a lot this month. I've gotten a lot of compliments on. Actually, an astounding number of compliments on this one. This is Zoya Verushka, yes, that is her name. This is from the Zoya Velvet Matte collection, and I wore it pretty much almost, I feel like half the month. It made an appearance on my nails in a lot of videos, especially the vlog videos. People would stop me every single day and comment on my nail polish. I love the matte. The matte collection from Zoya, it just sort of, they glow on your nails. It's matte and it's not matte. I don't know what, anyway, love these, and I'm gonna work my way through all of the matte collection soon. And then this little number is what I have on my nails right now, and this is Zoya Louise, and she's like a deep chocolatey brown, and just, it was part of the same collection, I believe, that had Marnie in it. So I'm a little biased, I do like that collection. But I don't think I would have ever thought to pop this on my fingers until I saw someone wearing it on Zoya's Instagram account, and I thought, oh, you know what, that looks pretty cool. Okay, on to the makeup. So my skin has been not great this month. I've done a fairly decent job of concealing, but I can see it when I look at myself in editing. I know my face does not look flawless. But there are a few products I've been using that have helped cover that up. And there's a range in the prices here. These are my tried and true tested products that are working for me right now. Who knows about next month? Base. I found the perfect base. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, because it's two bases together, and I am sorry. I can find a dupe for one of them, and actually I can find drugstore dupes for both of these, but they still don't perform quite the same way I like as the high-end ones. So I'll tell you about the high-end ones, and then I'll tell you the dupes. So it's Nars Sheer Glow. The big thing was I went back to the store and actually found the right color. All this time I thought I was yellow tone. I really have more pink in my skin. So I used to wear Nars Gobi in the fall winter, but really Nars Mont Blanc works best for me. And I mix that with a pump of the YSL Touche Éclat in B20. So these two ridiculously overpriced foundations mixed together, I think, make for a very lovely finish on my skin. However, I also have the drugstore dupes, which I have left in my bathroom, but the dupe for this, for the Nars, is the Neutrogena Healthy Glow, I want to say. I will list below the specific name of it, so do not fear. And then the drugstore version of this is the L'Oreal Dream, I used to wear it all the time, True Match Dream Lumi, something like that. Again, I'll list it in the description box. Underneath that, I ran out of it, I repurchased, and remember why I loved it so much? This is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. I think it makes a great primer. It doesn't make me break out, unlike pretty much everything else on the planet, and I have really dry skin, so I moisturize my face, and by the time I go sit down and put on foundation, my skin's already dry again, and I don't necessarily want to throw on even more moisturizer. This gives it the skin a slickness, and it helps the foundation spread evenly and gives that extra glow. If you're not into glowing, skip all this stuff. You're gonna hate all of it. But if you like a bit of a glow, this is it. Now, as far as concealers go, there's two concealers that I've been using the last few weeks that I'm really enjoying. One is really expensive and one is really cheap. Let's start with the ridiculously expensive one. This is Clarins Instant Concealer, and I picked this up at the outlet mall not too long ago, but it has quickly become a favorite. And my shade is 01. This stuff is creamy and smooth, and it blends, and I can see why people spend money on this versus even the Maybelline Fit Me. I realized that the Maybelline Fit Me concealer was getting patchy on the drier spots of my skin, which is not good. It called more attention to what I was trying to conceal. That's sort of defeated the purpose. So this, I think, blends a lot easier, and I can use this I have this on under my eyes as well, and I'm really liking that. The alternative, this turns out to be a little too dark for me unless I load up on bronzer, but I wanted to tell you guys about it. It's the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. This stuff is amazing. It's, I think, $3. I have the lightest shade, which is Fair, which is still on the dark side. And then Light is actually more of a medium. And then the next one up is for probably darker skinned people. On their website, there's also a brightening and like a green one. So I may have to go order some of the other options. But this reminds me, again, they always completely knock off the Nars packaging. So it reminds me of the packaging of the Nars Creamy Concealer, which I still haven't tried. And I don't love that you have to spin to get it off, but it looks like that. I don't know why I'm swatching it, but it's very smooth and very blendable, and if it was a shade lighter, I would use it in place of the Clarins. The only thing I don't like about it in addition to the poor color range, is the longevity. It doesn't stay on as long as, say, Clarins or my Maybelline Fit Me, but because it's so creamy and blendable, I can easily layer it if I need to. So I can put more on top later and pat it on and it doesn't cake up. So in the summer, this will probably be my go-to concealer, and I'll just keep an extra one in my purse so I can touch up. It's that good. I would put up with it. I realized that the lipstick I'm wearing in most of my vlogs, where you keep asking me what shade I'm wearing, is this. This is Wet n Wild 907C Mauve. Mauve out of here. I have it on right now. It looks like this. It's what, $2.99 or something like that? It's a great shade. It is pretty drying, so I do put a lip balm on first and then put this on, and then sometimes I throw a little gloss on just so it feels less matte on my lips. I've noticed with these bright shades that I don't have the best lip line. I didn't have great lips to begin with. The edge is not clearly defined, and frankly, I think when I had the filler in, all I did was stretch out that lip line even more, making it even less even. So what I've been reaching for is something I've had for a long time and just kind of forgot about, and I'm using it actually as a lip liner, and it's the MAC Chromographic Pencil in NC15 N20. So I put my lipstick on first, and then I go around the edges. This is just a nude lip line. Well, it's a nude concealer stick, basically. You can put it in your waterline. You can use it as a concealer. I have it around my lips. And it really cleans up those edges. I'm really liking it. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is an eye cream. I ran out of it. I didn't use it for a little while. I finally got it back, and I've noticed a huge difference already. And that is the Colleen Rothschild Complete Eye Cream. I ordered this not too long ago. Wish I'd known about a coupon code. But anyway, this is my third bottle of the stuff, or jar. I love it. It doesn't look like anything exciting. It's just white goo. But it moisturizes. I take the tiniest bit, put it on here, here, across my lid, morning and night. And I look back at videos when I'm not wearing it versus videos when I am, and I can definitely see a difference in the way my eyes look, my concealer looks. I can see it. So even though I was a big poo-pooer of eye cream for many, many years, I am realizing that this is my friend and I need to use this every day, twice a day, and then my eyes are happy. And then I want to talk about my hair that I'm not going to stop touching because I got my hair colored today. That's why my hair looks like this. So don't ask me for a hair tutorial. I don't know how to do it like this. If I did, it would look like this every day. But I decided to kind of tone it down a little bit, and actually I'm looking at it in the viewfinder. Run some. We talked about, we had a nice little consultation, my hair colorist and I showed her the video for Taylor Swift's Shake It Off, and I told her I wanted that hair color, and then she calmly explained to me why that will never happen. Apparently my natural hair color is a 4. For those of you who are familiar with hair color levels, it's a level 4, and it pulls really warm brown red. So anything that hits my head, I will never be that pretty ashy blonde. It's always going to be a warmer, slightly brassier blonde. So there's just limits to how blonde or how ashy I can go, and this is about it. So this was, she changed the formula a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. She never really shares that with me. Added some lowlights, added some highlights, and did a toner through it to kind of tone down the brassiness. So this is what it looks like. And now I'm thinking about chopping it. Not like, I'm thinking like just to here, collarbone. I don't know. Weigh in the comments below. I do, you know, you guys look at me more than I look at me, I think. So I'm just thinking like if it were shorter, I mean, that's about, you know, that much off, whatever that is. It's quite a few inches. I feel like my natural waves will really come through, and maybe I won't have to blow dry it as much, and then maybe I'll hate it and cry a lot and be miserable for the next 6 years until it takes to grow it all back. I don't know. So weigh in below. Anyway, those were my favorites for the month of October. And my favorite holiday is coming up, Thanksgiving. It's my favorite holiday because there's no actual presents involved. It's just all about hanging out with family and friends and eating a ridiculous amount of food. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. My tried and true It moves. Loosen up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Ooh, ooh. So I'm going to show you what we talked about doing. And so the main focus of this room is that we're going to take these two chairs